G'day guys and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be configuring ports within the basic switch configuration. So let's get stuck into some questions. 390, your manager would like a port description configured to port number 5 on the switch, labeling the port as being used by the file server. What set of commands would you use? Right, so we've got a few here, probably quick of me to just go through and explain the syntax. So I'll give you the answer now. The answer here is B. Use the following commands. So you got to get into global configuration mode. Then you got to go type in interface, and then the interface, which was port 5. Then that puts us in the right configuration interface mode. Then we type in descriptions file server port. Pretty straightforward, that one. Let's have a look at the other ones. So as you can see here, that's in the wrong configuration mode, not in global config mode. And that doesn't actually go to a port at all, and that is, yeah, not in the right mode again. So help explain it for you there, guys. 391, John has disabled all the unused ports on the switch. You'd like to enable port 12. What command would you use? So we've got disable shutdown, enable port, no shutdown, enable no shutdown. So whenever you want, if you're wanting to disable a port, is shutdown. So the opposite of that is C, no shutdown. So you'll find whenever ports are sort of manually configured, generally no shutdown will be in the syntax when configuring like an IP address and stuff. 392, you wish to configure port 8 on the switch to negotiate its speed with the connecting system. What command would you use? We've got speed auto, speed 100, speed 10, speed 1000. Obviously the speeds can change up a little bit, and sometimes things are different, so you go speed auto 8. 393, you wish to configure port number 8 for full duplex. What command would you use? So we've got duplex all, duplex half, duplex auto, duplex full. So we've got a few to choose from there. Obviously half's not going to be right, auto's going to be close but not right, all's not the correct terminology, so it leaves us with D, duplex full. You'd like to configure all 24 ports on the switch for 100 meg. Which of the following represents the best way to do this? So we've got interface range there, and then the speed, and then navigate to each port and use the following command on each port, speed 100. That'd be terrible. So it's not B. Use the following commands. So we've got interface and then speed 100. Use the following command, speed 100, interface F1 to 24. So D is not even in interface mode. Well, you're configuring an interface, so you can wipe that away. You can wipe B away, so it's out of A and C. And we'll just have a bit of a further look here. The answer here is A. So C is almost right, but it doesn't have that there. So interface range, you need to type in to sort of get, I suppose, multiple interfaces configured and changed at the same time, and speed 100 at the end in the config interface range mode. 395, which command sets the port speeds to 100 megabits per second? So we've got global config mode, speed 100, speed 100, speed 100, speed 100. As you would imagine, you'd need to be in an interface to set the port speed. So that rules out global config mode. I keep forgetting what these two modes are, so I've got basic configuration mode. But yeah, you have to be in an interface to do that. So the answer is D, speed 100. 396, what command would you use to configure a setting on multiple ports on the switch? So we've got use the speed command, use the duplex command, use select ports command, use the interface range command. You have a look at the other questions we've just been through. That quite simply points to D. Use the interface range command if you want more than one. That's what you're going to do. Final question of the day. You need to disable ports 6 to 12 on your switch. What commands would you use? So we've got a little bit of history to show us there what to do. So we're in the wrong mode here. Nearly there. So it's out of A and D. So we need to disable ports. So shutdown, yep. So no shutdown would enable those ports. We want to disable ports, so that gives us D as the answer again, a few Ds. So we've got to be in global configuration mode, then interface range, between 6 and 12, which is what we needed to do, and then we're in the config interface range mode, and then shutdown, which will disable. No shutdown will enable. So that's how that one rolls. And that's all, folks. Thanks heaps for watching. Subscribe to the video, like away, all that good stuff. Really appreciate your time. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.